so cute. I can't wait to do that. I don't know if I have any more patterns though.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to A1 Vacuum and Sewing's live stream for the 3rd of June. It's 101 degrees when I left the store yesterday. It's supposed to be like 96 or 97 today.
I put on a long sleeve dress and then I asked Google what the temperature was going to be. And it said 96, and so I changed.
She was fishing for compliments this morning.
I did. I was like, because I hadn't put that dress on in a long time. And I said, don't I look gorgeous, Patrick? And you know what Patrick said to me? He goes, you look gorgeous every day.
Aww.
So anyways, we will be making some announcements over the next couple of days. I'll be making some introduction videos to two new team members.
Yep.
So keep an open eye for those on Facebook and YouTube. There's kind of a lot going on. For those of you that mentioned interest, good morning, everybody. For those of you that mentioned interest in the, did you turn off the AC?
No.
I'll turn it.
For those of you who mentioned interest in air filters, I was able to modify an order that I'd made some time ago where we were waiting for some product that was, that they just didn't have in stock. And so I was able to modify that order and add to it with product that they did have in stock. So I do expect next 8 to 10 days. I mean, we'll see what shipping time will be.
If you have allergies, you've got to get one because
Jeannie and I were just talking this morning about the difference between
Patrick pre and post.
I literally going to bed on Tuesday night I was a mess, and getting up Wednesday morning was like a totally. I mean, it's bizarre. Like, you're supposed to wake up feeling horrible because you're all stuffy. I wake up feeling better than I feel at the end of the day being out and about.
Yeah.
So, although I don't know if I've ever experienced allergies the way I've been experiencing them this year. So, air filters are coming. For those of you who remember last year around this time when it was so hot, we're going kind of 2-part time rather than 1 full time. But yeah, Shauna did a lot of work.
Are you getting tired of cutting your own fabric and checking yourselves out? It's been so busy. It's like, go get your fabric.
I was going to say, it's funny. It feels a lot more normal in the store.
Is that a good thing?
Well, I mean, it's a sign of how crazy things were last year. Why
were they so crazy last year?
Part of it was just the management of the flow of people. Like the store was at its really kind of busiest that it's ever been, and we were trying to keep 15 people from being in the store. I mean, you guys remember the lineups out front.
Yeah.
We were only letting people in that we could deal with kind of real time, just because if we weren't doing that, all of a sudden there'd be 22 people in the store. But it was crazy for a year.
Don't we want 22 people?
I mean, weren't you exhausted?
We were
all
exhausted.
The time? So, it feels like a more normal summer, and it'll be interesting to see how it plays out, because I feel like what I'm hearing from a lot of our customers too, as things open up and as people get kind of up and running and back to normal life, it feels like a lot of people are traveling. A lot of people are it'll be interesting to see how it plays out over the summer, because it feels like a lot of our customers are talking about trying to catch up to their, normal lives.
Your loved ones, your grandkids.
Loved ones. I walked in,
seen.
sat down, and looked over at Jeannie, and Jeannie had an email from somebody that was like, my in-laws are going to see the kids for the first time in 18 months. I'm hearing a lot of that lately. So it'll be interesting to see how it plays out over the summer. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we were a little slower over the summer, and that's okay, especially with all the changes. A lot of exciting stuff going on. Looking at some events for the fall, stuff like that. For those of you who, thank you very much. It was a lot of hard work, and everybody worked hard, and we couldn't have done it without our boys, without Shauna, without Michelle. It was a team effort. Allergies aren't over. So the playbooks
Just
for
needs
Luminaire 2.
binding.
Yeah.
The playbooks for Luminaire 2 are
Shipped?
shipped. So for those of you who paid attention, or for those of you who ordered, there was a delay while they put the correct USB
Yeah.
card in them.
Yeah.
I'm going to cough again.
So those are on their way.
They ship from Tennessee. We're probably a week to 10 days out.
You know, I keep getting emails. So I just got an email from OESD. And it was all about their delays. Their shipping delays with their thread, increased cost for freight. The price of Isacord is going to be increasing.
I think we snuck our order in before that happened. So,
Yeah, for our-
So if that is the case,
So, but it's going to be across the board, the pricing increase for the Isacord. Summer Glory looks like, I mean, from what they said, they're still launching it middle of June. They're launching the thread set, but it's not going to be available, I think, until middle of July. I did get some fabric, and I'll show that to you probably tomorrow. I did get some fabric that we can use for the background. I guess it's get what you can now. Like, if you have a project that's coming up in a month, let's get it now. I ordered 2 different colors. So I have one of the bolts now, and then I'll have another one that's going to be coming up. And get it now. Get what you can now, because I don't know when I'm going to be able to get it later on.
that's kind of true across the board. You know, a lot of people are asking about deals. A lot of people are asking about shows, specials, stuff like that. The reality is the sooner you get it, the better, because we are, like every single manufacturer except for SIBO, has been sending emails saying
They're all sending us emails.
like, and I mean, these aren't small price increases. A lot of them are talking, 15 to 25%. They're absorbing tariffs. They're absorbing increased shipping costs, increased warehousing costs. It's welcome to the world of inflation.
Yeah.
So if there's something that you want to do, don't wait. Do it now.
Yeah, if you want a machine, do it now.
Yeah.
Because what we get later on might be more. And we have some great used machines, too.
I talked about those yesterday. I've got that Celebrate. I've got the brother version of the Elissimo, the 6750D. I've got a Journey.
So if you need
I've got a
a
1350.
new to you machine,
Yeah.
or you want a second machine, it's a good time to call us. We have some good stuff in stock. Yeah, pipe. I can't even imagine, Roxanne. It's just crazy out there.
So Stephanie asked if she had the correct USB card, and I can tell you with relative certainty that you don't. The difference between the USB cards are the new USB cards can be played on the machine. And the reality is, I expect probably less than 50% of our customers will even attempt that.
So
like
Stephanie,
the videos can be watched on a computer, no problem.
So Stephanie, why don't you pop it into, I mean, how do you view it on there? I've never done that before.
I just know for a fact it's not going to work because
Okay.
she has the wrong USB
So
card.
can
So I
you-
can get you a new USB card,
reach out
but
to
you can
Chris?
actually, I've already done that.
Okay. So we should have a new one for you.
So you can
What information is that?
on the, she's talking about moving on from her 10 needle maybe.
Oh, okay. Here is, if you're doing red, white, and bloom, this is what we had for last week. I told Patrick this morning.
Did you do that last night?
No,
Oh, okay.
it's just, Well, I did finish stitching it last night. I got home and I was like, I need to finish my homework. So, but I told Patrick, you had me at wildflowers. But look at the jar and then the bow. My bow's different because I didn't have my, I couldn't find my, oh no.
What?
I think I forgot my, it's okay. I'll figure it out. But here aren't these so cute? So it had the watermelon. So we're getting ready to piece it. And then this was, I think that was 6 and this is 5. So it had the grill and it had another firefly jar. It's cute. And it had the rocket. So we are going to be doing block 7. We're going to be doing the corner blocks. I got to make sure I have, I do. I have the pedal pulls. We're going to be doing the embellishments, and I think that's it for today. So if you're joining us today, make sure you get ready all your stuff for section 7, the embellishments, and the corner blocks. That's what we're going to be working. The jar is adorable, and it doesn't have my pedal pulls on here yet, but that's what we're going to be working on. We're going to be working on some of those things. Next week, we're quilting in the hoop. So whether or not we're using, I am going to be using a combination of IQ Designer, and I'm going to be using some of the quilt designs that are from Kimberbell's site. And again, we do have an affiliate link, and that always helps us out. If you choose to use it, if you don't choose to use it, that's fine too.
Yeah, we just ask that you please use it.
Yeah, it's on our promotions page. So if you go to a1backandsew.net and then you click on promotions, there's 3 affiliate links for Jump Stitch, the Vault, and quilting. It's all on there. Which book?
I was talking about the XP2 Luminaire playbook, Karen.
We have a little teaser for you. Michelle just put together. I mean, she just this is what comes out of her brain.
I'm going to step out of the way because Michelle can talk about it too.
Michelle, you want to come show this off?
Thank you, ladies. We'll see you soon. Service still relatively caught up, so a good time to service your machine still. Bye.
It's the ladies. Did you ladies see that Hamilton's going to be in Reno?
I did. I'm
Did you
excited.
see that? I was
Yes.
like, should I go ahead and subscribe and get a membership to the Pioneer Set? It's exciting because
John and I have one already.
Oh, you
so
do?
We can get you tickets if you like.
I usually, we usually take the kids. I usually take them to New York City.
Oh, that's even better.
In October, we saw Hamilton, but it's exciting to see Broadway's coming back.
Yeah,
and
things are coming back.
But I'm
It's
scared
great.
I'm gonna go and get beat up. Scared somebody's gonna attack me on the street.
In New York or here?
In New York.
Oh.
I'm scared I'm just gonna be like walking along to go get.
You should be scared a little bit.
Right?
You should be aware.
I
yes.
just saw that video of that one lady that
I
was
know,
just,
it's just
going to church,
brutal.
and then all of a sudden it's the guy. So I'm like, I've never been scared in New York City, and I probably shouldn't be, right?
No, I think aware is good. I think aware is good. Don't you ladies think being aware is good?
Yeah, I like to be aware.
Aware is
Okay,
you know.
so Michelle has a little teaser, and it's something that she was working on yesterday that just, and it's cute.
So I was watching YouTube videos and stuff this weekend because that's how I kind of get inspiration sometimes. And what I noticed is there's a lot of clear vinyl in different colors. It's got like tints to it, but the bottom line is you can still see through it. And I thought, gosh, it would be so fun to do something summertime with that. And one of the things, because I do keep a list, one of the things that you mentioned early on in one of the live feeds was that you wanted to be able to make project bags. And I'm like, I'm a huge project bag gal because if I don't put stuff in bags, I can never find anything. So I thought, ooh, we should do scan and cut because scan and cut would be fun with this. Because you always tell me, I am never going to use vinyl. I take that as a challenge. So this is my little summertime vibe
Isn't that
project
cute?
bag. So it has this wonderful jumbo zipper. I love these giant pulls. And it has, it's based, I have to put binding on it yet, but it is a clear project bag. so you can see through it. It's sparkly clear vinyl on the front.
And I think we're gonna kit it.
Yeah, I think we're going to kit this.
You've got to see the vinyl because it's not just
It's
plain.
sparkly.
Isn't that beautiful? We go show our YouTube people too. Yes, and it's thick and pliable. Like,
It's
not.
It's
not
really
like
nice.
thin stuff.
And you know what? That
Let me turn
vinyl's
that
been
off.
there a couple of times. It's been there for a while, and I've mentioned it to you a couple of times. And I think that because we didn't really have a sample with it, you didn't see
beautiful.
how nice it actually is. But here's what I like about this. You know, my goal is to get you thinking outside the box. This has no pattern. We're just going to do measurements because this came out of my head at lunchtime. There
Yeah.
was no pattern. So when you just do measurements, guess what? You can make the project bag whatever size you want. So I think that'll be a great launch. I mean, you got small stuff, wonderful, make a smaller bag. You got big stuff, make a bigger bag. Want a beach bag? Make a beach bag. You know,
Yeah.
just something that, and then
And then this will get you on your scan and cut too. All of that was cut on the scan and cut.
it was.
Isn't that cute?
I have to tell you, ladies, if you haven't bought that auto vinyl blade kit yet, you need to because it cuts vinyl amazing, and it also puts a weeding box in, which I didn't really know what a weeding box was before, because frankly, I don't do a ton of vinyl, but here's what it is.
And this is
I didn't-
layered, right?
Yeah,
That
I didn't
people
have
always
to.
wanna-
I didn't have to cut my pieces out. It cut the box out, so I had no waste, which is essentially it cut it out for me. And yes, you have to layer it.
Love
So-
the project bag. When is the class? We need a handle or grommet to hang it up.
Okay, I
So
can do
dang
that.
cute.
Well, the handle might not happen on this one because I've already sewn the top, but definitely could do a grommet in the corner.
It's really,
no
really
problem.
cute.
But yeah, there's
You
always
love that.
yeah,
And then once you've made one of these, you could modify it any way you want.
yeah.
And I just look at this and I go, that zipper looks so darn good.
Yeah, number 5 zippers are the bomb.
I've never done a zipper, but just the way it's sewn in, it's so gorgeous. And was it hard?
No,
And it's not that hard, but wouldn't you love somebody to walk you through that? Can't figure out my scan and cut. Cheryl, have you taken the Get to Know Your Scan and Cut class? And we'll probably put another one of those up on
Yeah.
the calendar. So maybe that's what you need is the Get to Know Your Scan and Cut.
So it's going to be mandatory before this.
Yeah, and you know what would always also be great too is I was, Shauna, Michelle and Shauna are our scan and cut experts. Somebody comes in, I go, and they ask scan and cut. I go, Michelle, Shauna, and I just call for them. But I was thinking I need to work through, like, could you work through the scan and cut playbook and be an expert?
Yes, absolutely. I think I worked for 15 years with Cindy Hogan, and Cindy Hogan can
Is
write
she the
like,
one that created
yeah,
it?
she can write like there's nobody's business. I'm not a writer, but Cindy definitely is, and she's gives very thorough explanations. So I think having something like a playbook, to me, the playbook doesn't replace the owner's manual because I really have never found benefit in an owner's manual.
Yeah.
Other than this is what you push to make it go. But with the playbook, something like that that's written by somebody who actually uses the product is nice because it walks you step by step by step by step. So you're going to press this button and this is why you're going to press this button. You're going to do this and this is why you're going to do this. And
Oh, yes. So, Cora, there will be kits for the, we're
Yeah.
going to kit it.
yeah, we're going to kit it.
Because
So-
you know what? We're a fabric store.
We are. So yes, so for the people that have a scan and cut, there'll be one kit. For the people that don't have a scan and cut, there will be a pre-cut scan in there, a pre-cut vinyl in there. It would be a little bit of an additional charge for that, because I it takes my time away from the day to run them off. But I'm happy to do that. So yeah.
I did talk to my Moda dealer about the grunge, and he said, I go, hey, I know it's out of their control. I know that
Cam snaps.
there's no point in me being upset about it. And he said it's trickling in. So we will have it. It's trickling in, though. And I ordered some fabric from Hoffman. That's absolutely gorgeous, too. So we're just, waiting for it.
We're working on it.
Things that we're going to have is I've ordered, I think, almost the full line of the Kimberbell Haunted Halloween, that line, in bolts, and most of Whiskey and Jingle All the Way.
Yeah.
So that, and then there's
I'm just
other
missing
stuff.
a couple of fabrics for that is all.
Yeah, because we're going to be doing some kits for that. This just came in.
This is awesome, ladies.
Do you love it? And look at the glorious colors.
You can press on it.
Yeah, so things that I love about this that are going to be different from other vinyl is this is machine washable. So here's for my YouTubers. Machine washable, and you can iron. I mean, it says on here, safe to iron. So this is from OESD. It's their Luxe Sparkle Vinyl. And it says smooth sparkle surface cloth back. Perfect for machine embroidery. It's not an HTV. It's not something that you are going to be ironing down to adhere. But I mean, and look how pliable it is. I think it's going to sew beautifully too.
One of the questions you ask me a lot, both on the live feed here and on my Michelle Sews page, is how do you tell what vinyl you can embroider on? It has to be fabric backed of some sort, because if you're just doing a running stitch, it's not a big deal. If you're doing a satin stitch and it's not fabric backed, you're cutting it out is what you're doing. So when you get done and you go to turn your bag, wherever that satin stitch is that part of the vinyl is going to peel away.
Yeah.
Is it thick enough for wallets? So
I mean,
I add stuff.
Good.
I add stuff. So Elizabeth, I think what it is anything in my book is thick enough for a wallet. It's what facing am I going to put behind it to make it have the thickness that I want. So would I be able to add something to this? Absolutely.
But it's gorgeous. It feels great.
Yeah, it would make a great wallet. Just needs some backing.
It's going to be $13.99 a roll. I can't even tell you the size of the roll. But I'm going to go ahead and order some of this, and we'll have it. But OESD has such incredible quality product.
Yeah, they do. They really do.
And I mean,
Trouble says she likes the red.
It just feels like amazing.
Yeah,
and I know we
It's
have
very
other
nice.
glitter in the store, and there's going to be different times to use different stuff.
There really is. And,
so you got to have it all.
You can't. No one product doesn't do it all. Betty, do I ever use cam snaps for my bags? It depends. If it's just something that's only fabric, or only one layer of vinyl, then yes, I'll use a cam snap. If it's something that's going to be snapped and unsnapped a lot, I do not use a cam snap, because at some point it's going to come off. I use a regular metal snap in that case. But yeah, I have cam snaps in every color.
Michelle would know. This is the person to ask about that kind of stuff. Today's deal of the day, guess what? Janine Babbage has a brand new pattern out. I have 5 of them in the store. I think I have another 5 coming. So deal of the days have been a little stressful because I want to get you everything as quickly as possible. But, I've been dealing with delays with them just shipping stuff. So they might have it in stock, and then so I have probably 10 snap hoops on order, and when I called to check to see where they were, they told me it was 2 weeks before they can even get stuff out the door.
Wow.
So I hope you are understanding, and when you do an order, that you understand if we don't have it right now, it might take a little while, but we're doing our best.
We are.
So here's her newest design. It is called Hope Grows Here.
It's so cute.
Isn't that adorable?
I love the watering can.
So perfect for spring and summer. We're still in spring for another 2 weeks.
Although it doesn't feel like it out there.
If you are a fan of Janine Babbage, you've got to add this one to your collection, and it's on the site at 20% off, and it's adorable.
Yeah,
just absolutely love it.
Very, very
so
cute.
So that's going to be the deal of the day. Don't forget, you can pre-order your Candy Lane bench pillow. I think, like I said, I ordered about 50 of those, and 20 sold yesterday.
Wow.
And people yeah. Don't wait, because you want to get in on it. It's going to be adorable. It is really, really, really cute. So, anything else?
I can't think of anything.
Do we have
Michelle's? Momo.
I know. Michelle's class is up. So if you are thinking about signing up for her, what is this one called? The
Flower Power.
Flower Power. It's limited to 10 people, and I think 8 people signed up yesterday. So make sure you get signed up for this bag class.
Also,
it's adorable.
There's always a Facebook group that goes with the class. In the supply list, I always request that you join the Facebook group early on once you've paid for the class, because I post pre-class videos in that group. The pre-class videos are part of the class. So when we start class, I'm going to assume that you have already watched them. Because they might be stuff that, really we don't cover a lot of in class, but I think you might need the information. So please don't forget to join that Facebook group, because, it's really beneficial for you. This design actually has an SVG file that comes with it for the flower over here. And I am not going to cut in class. I'm not going to cut with the Scan and Cut in class. I'm going to do the traditional application of embroidery of applique in the class. But if you have a Scan and Cut, you've taken the Scan and Cut class, and you want to use your SVG file, I'm going to do a little pre-class video on that. I will also do a pre-class video on cutting out your pieces and labeling them. So really, truly,
it's worth it.
It's worth your time. It really is.
I mean, and you get
Please
so
don't make
much.
me beg.
Yeah, you get so much value for, because there's more than just putting it together. Yeah, I find that prep is like the biggest part.
The prep is what makes it. Is what makes it special. And some of the ladies have learned that I'm a huge fan of pressing in the hoop at every possible interval, because you don't get to press it again at that level once you've turned it inside out.
Yeah.
Pressing and trimming are all my
this is just
all
gorgeous.
my hallmarks. Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. I did want you to and I have this pattern up actually for 25% off. So I threw in a little
bonus.
extra. I think I did the math and I was like, let's just round it down. So it's 25% off, and so get your pattern. I wanted to let you know about Home Sweet Haunted Home, which is the Kimberbell event. That's going to be in August. Somebody emailed me to say that is sold out. We didn't even have anyone signed up yet. So it's not sold out. You can go on and sign up. I'm putting stuff up. Shauna used to do it, and I didn't click a button. So it made it so you couldn't sign up. You can now sign up for that event.
I'm excited for that one. Halloween's my favorite.
Yes.
I'm in August when Halloween stuff starts coming up. That's like my favorite time of the year.
I know.
I love Halloween.
It's going to be super fun. So, and if you have not been doing a lot of embroidery, or you want some help, or you're a seasoned pro, you just know how much those events are, or how much fun they are. So get signed up for that event. It's live, and I'll have more marketing materials to show you some of the projects that are going to be in that event. Anything else?
I can't think of anything.
I think that's it. Tomorrow's going to be our giveaway. We have a question in mind already. Can you believe that? We're trying to be more organized. And
I can't believe it's Thursday already.
No, it's Thursday
It
already.
goes by so fast.
It does. Here at A1 Vacuum and Sewing, it goes by very fast.
It does.
So
Because it's the best.
we are the best.
We are the best.
Have a great day. Be creative and make something incredible.
Be inspired by
Michelle,
someone, by something, by what's around you, by what's in your sewing room, by what's everywhere. Just be inspired.
And we will see you tomorrow.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye. All right. This is going to be done in 10 minutes.
Can't wait to see you.